afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Brian Norris, the operations coordinator and narrator for Team Oracle, featuring the man considered by many to be the top solo aerobatic performer in North America today. Returning for his 16th appearance over the skies of Rhode Island, coming all the way from Salinas, California, in that very custom-built biplane, which we call the Oracle Challenger 3. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for none other than Mr. Sean D. Tucker. A demonstration of the most hardcore, down and dirty, hard-charging power aerobatics known to man, which come as a result of Sean's more than $20,000 of combined swing and flight time. This is a one-of-a-kind aircraft built specifically for Sean, and right now you're going to see just what it's capable of. Sean's going to stop the nose and perform a forward flip in the Oracle Challenger 3. The half-roll to inverted, the high negative G recovery brings Sean to within 10 feet of the runway, upside down. He is the Hooey Loop. This is an inside-outside loop with a double at the top. The first half is inside, or what we call positive G. However, the outside or negative G. Over 6 negative G. Trying to throw Sean out of the cockpit at the bottom end of that last maneuver. Returning now to show center, Sean is going to set up to show you one of his many original maneuvers. This is the shoulder roll, perfectly vertical with the nose, 0 forward airspeed, and right now, hard, full left rudder. Sean will complete not one, but 2 consecutive hammerhead turnarounds. As I mentioned, this aircraft was designed and built specifically for Sean. It is the only one of its kind in the world today. It took our team approximately 16 months to design and then construct. This aircraft weighs in at only 1,225 pounds, and it is powered by making it without question the most high-performance aerobatic biplane in the world today. And as you can imagine, this style of flying is very athletic and very hard on the body. Right now, Sean's performing the perfectly level, descending, inverted flat turn. Throughout the course of one performance, Sean will experience in excess of 10 1/2 positive G's and over 7 1/2. So right now, Sean is going to take a short break, climb for some altitude, catch his breath, tighten up his seatbelt, and let those engine temperatures cool down. So now, as Sean begins the climb, we're going to go live to Sean in the cockpit. Sean D. Tucker, are you with us?
I got me a big old Rhode Island International Guard Airshow. Smile on my face, Brian Norris. Hello, Rhode Island! I gotta tell you how hard I am to fly here. Number one, so we can all say together, abstract the 3 best words in the English language. That's got some stuff to be a job! But here's the deal. You see man in one of their uniforms, you give a kiss, give a hug, you tell them thank you for protecting our freedom. And this base opens up the gates to us to celebrate the magic of flight, to give all that money that they make to the sick kids at Hasbro. So you tell them especially thank you. They're doing great stuff. So you ready to do some more flying? Yeah, baby, Sean D is. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do the big roadie. It's about 7.5 negative G's. My eyeballs are going to be bugging out of my head, and I'm going for 8 tumbles. Let's see if I can do it. High to your right. I'm going to give you a flight lesson the Sean D way.
And the one-of-a-kind Oracle Challenger 3. Well, right now, Sean is using every bit of that 400 horsepower engine to pull himself 1,800 feet into the air. Right now, torque of the engine takes over. 0 forward airspeed. Now Sean begins to fly this aircraft tail first. Negative airspeeds in excess of 90 miles an hour. And only once he passes through his critical altitude will Sean pull the throttle back, let the nose fall down, turn the smoke back on. That is Sean D. Tucker's Corporal. I would like to suggest at this time that you get your cameras ready, get on your feet, and get as close to the fence as you can. Direct your attention to the runway in front of you, and you will notice that there are 3 sets of poles. Between each set of poles is a ribbon. Those ribbons stand 20 feet above the ground, and they are spaced barely 700 feet apart. What Sean is going to do is come down, take a look at all 3 of those ribbons to make sure that the show line is obstruction-free, and then he is going to return to slice all 3 ribbons. So now he starts. Above the ground, 210 miles an hour. Underneath that first ribbon, tumbling this aircraft end over end again. Right now, he is trying to find ribbon number 3. What's in sight? He continues around the corner, diving back down to 5 feet, accelerating. As he passes underneath that 3rd ribbon, climbing skyward, Sean is now going to show you the world's smallest inside loop. We call this the alley-oop. And as he rolls his way down to the left, that is our indication that the show line is obstruction-free, and he is now going to make an attempt at slicing all 3 of these ribbons in one single pass in 3 separate flight attitudes. Right knife edge, left knife edge, and finally inverted. That's right, Brian. Converting altitude back into airspeed, 18 feet above the ground. Right knife edge flight through 1. Left knife edge through 2. And a maneuver performed by no one else in the world today. That is Sean D. Tucker's signature triple ribbon cut. Engineers to work together. Oracle simplify enterprise IT while delivering extreme performance. Oracle hardware and software engineered to work together. Once again, converting altitude into airspeed, looking for 235 miles an hour. The nose will pitch up. Outside snap rolls put Sean into climbing knife edge flight, which we call the slider. And keep those cameras at the ready because Sean is now returning once again, live to the cockpit, Sean D, you're on.
I absolutely love my job. I love being in Rhode Island. You guys are the best show in the whole world, and it's the truth. And it's because of you folks, the fans. So here's my chemo-uncle salute to you. I got my left wing down. Smoke's coming on. Okay, the guy in the red shirt, give me a wave. Woman in the blue dress, give me a wave. Okay, everybody at Wayland. Yeah, baby, I'm on a wave. I'm on Airmark. And all my friends in the Team Oracle Chalet, thanks for coming. Give me a wave. Show center. Hey, there's the Hammer. Hey, Hammer, give me the wave. You know, who cares? Air National Guard guy, give me a wave. You got the we'll see you here.
And now as Sean eases that throttle forward, he is going to roll his way around and set up with the final maneuver of this afternoon's sequence. This is called the Harrier Pass, power and capabilities demonstrated by the United States Marine Corps AV-8B Harrier. What Sean is going to now do is, while using only 70% of his available horsepower, he is going to stand this aircraft on its tail and bring it to a hover in front of you. As being one of the 25 living legends in aviation. In 2008, at the birthplace of aviation, Dayton, Ohio, Sean received his highest honor to date, and that is membership in the National Aviation Hall of Fame. As Sean sets up for landing, we'd like to invite you to look us up online at teamoracle.com. And also, please pay a visit to Sean's Facebook fan page, and he spells the first name S-E-A-N. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Brian Norris. We always enjoy coming back to Rhode Island. This is our 16th time here, and we got a great number of wonderful friends, family, and we feel like family every time we come to the base. So, Rob, it's always a great time. I'm sure you'll agree with me. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's turn it back over to your MC and my good buddy, Mr. Rob Ryder.
Thank you, Brian Norris. Ladies and gentlemen, one more big round of applause for Sean D. Tucker. As we wanted to make a couple of very important safety announcements right now. That first safety announcement is, and I hate to be sounding like a broken record, no smoking, folks. The airplanes are fueled and ready to go, and some of the aircraft's fuel will by design vent or drip onto the ramp as the fuel has expanded in the fuel cell. It's a fire hazard for those of you, for those around you, and for these very expensive aircraft. So please, no smoking or you will be asked to leave. Sean D. Tucker comes down the line, give him a big wave. Again, the show after the show is going to be critically important for you today. Otherwise, you're going to sit in your car being frustrated on the way home sitting in traffic. They were backed up for miles trying to get here. This is a huge crowd, and we only have so many buses to take you to the parking lot, those of you who rode on the buses. So, make sure you just hang around. There's some great food and ways to support your friends who are operating a lot of these booths, raising money for their charities.